Out of your alert to tell me. Can you hear me now? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What I was saying or not saying is that I'm just working on like some backgrounds for some collage paper. We're making collage paper for a particular project, and the green that I started with is kind of like the colors of the wall, but there's the bedding has purple in it, it has blue in it, it has yellow in it. So I'm trying to make some collage paper for the project. Thank you so much. I would have just been talking. Look, and I've done this before, just talk for like hours. And somebody come and tell me that I've been muted the whole time. Oh my goodness. Look, I know some people like to come and they like to lurk, but look, thank you for coming out of your alert to tell me. Um, Also, what I was saying that it might start off looking like a hot mess um, before I get to where I'm trying to get to, and I'm using open medium to try to keep the paint wet longer. That does two things. It makes the other than just keeping the paint open longer, it kind of stops it from sticking to the paper and tearing the paper. So, and then it also a lot of times, like if you're working with stencils, it makes it go through the paper a little bit smoother. Go through the stencils, I'm sorry, a little bit smoother. Which I'm going to be using some texture tools. I don't know if what I started off with was the look I was going for. So let me see. Let me put this through a stencil, I think. And let me start that way. And see if I get something better.
Beautiful.
Let me see. So I'm using like some stencils that I've been cutting. I've been last weekend, I started, was it last weekend or 2 weekends ago? I started making my own stencils. These are some of them. And then I've also been using like the offcut pieces. That's what these little pieces are like. When the stencils got cut, That's all I'm trying to do is like work out some ideas that I have. When I start working on a collage, which I kind of want to start working on it tomorrow, uh, that's why I'm trying to make the papers tonight and hope that they're dry so I can start working on the collage. Oh, that's not bad. Um, I got a lot of sprays and stuff that I never even used. I didn't know this one wasn't open.
Beautiful.
Trying to see what this looks like. That might be too dark. Actually, I want to do it directly on the plate. Let me see something. Let me take this up. Let me put some white down. I got an idea. Okay. I got ideas. But so this is called jelly printing. If you're not familiar with it, what I'm using is a plate that's kind of like, they call it a jelly plate because it has it's kind of like rubbery, I guess you could say that, but it's a permanent plate. A lot of people make their own. I kind of want to make one, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't want the purple. I didn't want the purple. I wanted the gold mist. I was looking. Oh, here it is. I was looking for my water spray bottle. I do a lot of like experimenting to see what works and what I like and what doesn't work. I'm gonna just take this off on something else because I kind of want like what's left behind to kind of dry on the plate a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over with some white paint. So I kind of want it to be like in the background. But I didn't want the purple. The purple was like unexpected. Even though purple was in her blanket, I figured out a different way to introduce purple. Let me see something. I'm gonna use some metallic white. It's like you get on here, and me and this microphone have had some struggles, so I get on here and I go to the software, because sometimes when I go off a stream, the software, I don't know, would turn the microphone to 0 when it's off. So I made sure that that wasn't on 0. I made sure that was on 100%, but I didn't think to check the broadcasting software to see that it was on the right thing. I kind of want to go with another color first. Do I want to let that dry? Let's let this dry and see if we can get some type of complex background print. You know what? I guess they saying no, we don't know what. Tell us. I sprayed this gold. I don't know if you could see it. See them gold little flakes? I'm hoping like some of that shows up. Some of that shine and gold flakiness. It's difficult to see. And then again, I don't know how good this still is. I don't know if y'all remember a store called Tuesday Morning. And they used to sell a lot of craft supplies with, that's where I got these glimmer mist sprays from. Um, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's try this color. Um, so a lot of times, uh-oh, that might be too much. I'll experiment with different colors to see what it's gonna give me. I'm only gonna do this on one side, and then I'm gonna do white on the other side. And sometimes I want to put white on top of that too. Let me put a few drops of this extender while I'm trying to make up my mind. Let's see how this is gonna look once we pull it. I think I will put white on some of it just to see what we get. If we get something a little bit interesting. And I'm gonna pull it on the initial paper that I started on and see what comes up. That one I don't really care about. That one wasn't really the nice one. This one was kind of like a nice one until I sprayed that spray on it. But I can see some of the gold flakes. Let's do part of it, and then let's do part of it on something that I'm not crazy about. It might actually turn into something eventually. I don't know if I like that or love it. I mean, like it. I know I don't love it. That's still kind of interesting. I don't love it. But yet it's still kind of interesting. What am I gonna do to rectify that to make it not such a hot mess? Well, part of this dried. But the part that isn't too bad. It just isn't like the color scheme I was going for. Let's cover most of that. Look, let's cover most of that. Now I wish I wouldn't have covered the whole thing with this one color. Let's see if I can salvage any of this. part that I don't like is the part that's not getting covered. Okay, that's getting covered. Let's go around the edges. Oh, now I'm getting some more of that color I don't want. Let me try to save this one. I don't know. Let me try to pick this one up. I'm using copier paper because I'm like making a project for me. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like where what I did with the paper pad that I wanted to use. But I since I'm like experimenting, guess it's fine. I got a new plan. I think I have a new plan. I'm saying I have a new plan like I really know I have a new plan. Found it. Okay, this is the paper I wanted to use. This sketch pad paper. Let me pull a piece of this out. This makes wonderful collage paper. I have this one, but I also have a smaller one. Is it in the same spot? Y'all, it is. Okay. I'm like, man, I was looking around my room because I had it someplace else. Yeah, let's use this. Well, as I say, let's use this one. That small pad, I couldn't tear it out. It's really, really thin. Let's play with this. Yeah, I don't know if you can like see how thin it is. I don't know if you can see my hands through it. You can kind of barely see the this makes great collage paper. Even though, look, I'm saying let's play with that, it kind of like tells you that I'm getting serious. I'm not. I'm still gonna like experiment because it's not like I really have plenty, but I haven't quite worked out what I want it to look like. And then, if I don't like the how it comes out, I can I always use the collage paper for something else. If I don't use it for this project, I can always use it for something else. Um, so that's the beauty of it. Cause like right now, what's gonna happen is like what's still on the plate is gonna be coming up. So all the colors before it is gonna be coming up. That will make texture. So let me pull this top one. I don't know. I don't think this paper tears easily, but a lot of times the adding the are we in a break and I'm just talking? I always say the ad break is finished. A lot of time adding the medium will keep it from tearing. That's not bad. Okay, so let's go in this direction. Um, so let's try to go in that direction. It says the air brake is finished. I'm, I'm hoping that it is. This is a color shift, and I'm straining to see what it is because I don't have my glasses on. I want to say blue flash. I'm gonna use it with a little bit of glazing medium because even though it's translucent, I want it to be more translucent than it actually is. And then another thing, even though it looks like it's real, it's not vibrant in color. Let me see if I can roll some off on the paper. It has a lot more color vibrancy than it looks like. It would be a little bit darker than this if I had mixed it with the glazing medium to make it even more translucent. So I'm using that, and then I'm gonna put white on top of it, I think. Yeah. Let me see if I can let it dry for a few seconds. A lot of these prints work better. Actually, let me turn it the other way, and then the whole thing will be in frame. Cool. A lot of these prints work better if you let the paint that's on there dry a little bit. I'll do something with purple in a minute. I was thinking I wanted to add some purple to it, but I think I'm gonna just keep it a little bit understated. So I'm gonna add a little bit of white, also with glazing medium. And since I'm adding the glazing medium, I don't really need to add the extender. trying to like mix it in the middle, so when I get to the end, it'll be less opaque on the edges. That's why I'm trying to mix it in the middle. I wanted it to be a little translucent. Hey Arts, how you doing? Not bad. I'm okay. My as we fondly call it, physical therapy had me waking up with sore thighs. So I just tried to recuperate a little bit. They introduced like a new exercise, you know, like they normally do. A leg press. I think that's what it's called. Like when you lay down and push the thing with your leg, and they put some weights under it, on it. So I felt fine the day of, but the next morning, I think it's helping. It's helping to like to strengthen my back and to strengthen my core. It's just like anything you start new. Why did I let this dry? Anything, some of it is coming up. You know, anything you start new, your body got to get used to it. Some of the old stuff is coming up too. So it's just probably going to take a while before my body gets used to it. Okay, it's still very, very light. Some of it came up. Since it all didn't come up, I'm gonna take advantage of that too. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the purple flash down. Do I want to put some purple down though? True. Well, I hope you start feeling better. I know if you do activity, yeah. And then what I did yesterday is, I don't know, I took pain medicine, and the pain medicine helps, but sometimes it makes me too sleepy. So I went to sleep early, and then I woke up at like 12 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep. So I didn't go back to sleep till like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm trying to unflip-flop my night. Yeah. So I'm trying to make myself stay up and active. The debate if I want to put a little bit of purple and white on here. The more layers you put on here, the more interesting things get, to be honest. Yeah, you know about the flip-flopping the nights and the days. But I don't know. And it was so difficult to fall back to sleep. I didn't do the open medium. Me and this open medium. But it helps the paint flow so a lot better. I'm putting a little bit over here because I'm gonna put some white over here. And I think I'm gonna leave most of that purple down. Oh, what? What happened? You saying guess what? I don't know if I want to guess. I saw y'all D&D last night. A little bit of it. I tore that dragon head. I knew you was gonna say that. I like the post you made though with the that looked like a comic book. I really love that. I think that would make an awesome small little short story comic book. That's why I wrote on there comic book coming when. You did such a good job on that. Such a good job on that. It was so hard. Oh, for you to duplicate it, was it? It didn't look like it. Oh, you wish you could. You mean to do a few pages of it? Oh, some of this I like. I don't really want to cover all of it. Let's just see what happens. Look, I'm busy yapping. I don't even know what I'm gonna get to come up. I'm a one-trick pony. I don't know. Them little characters you've been drawing, they've really been coming out good. They have really been coming out good. I saw Yummy's new character. Dog, I can't remember the name. I saw her. I said, this is different from Solana. I can't think of the name of her new character. Yes. Yeah, I was like, this is different from Solana. Droop is a goblin barbarian. And her other character was a what did you tell me her other character was? Oh, what's the story behind Droop? Because that's an interesting character for her. Yeah, her other one is named Solana. Yeah, half druid, halfling druid. Uh-oh. Is there still stuff on the plate? Yeah, it is. I'm like, y'all be so creative with that character development stuff. So creative. I'm using this metallic white so I can try to get the rest of the stuff off the plate. But I haven't really used this paper. I just bought like the pad. Another artist I watch uses this paper. Was a goblin on our crew captured my guy, who is also a barbarian, trained him, and the dungeon master turned him into this op monster. Oh. Yeah, y'all be so creative with that. So since Yummy is a part of our crew, oh, we decided to have her play. That's cool. A lot of it is coming up now, but it's still a lot on the plate. Trying to think of another like metallic color that might help most of it come up. You know what? This isn't a metallic color, and this is probably not going to help everything come up, but I think this green will look good with this purple and teal and this blue. Let me see if I can put 3 colors on a plate. And then white. So I'm gonna start with the white. Let me put a little bit of medium. She seems to love it. I think I'll try to draw a droop for Yummy. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, she seemed like she's having fun. And I'm glad. That makes me want to think that I might have fun with it too. Yeah, she seems to really be enjoying herself. And y'all all seem to be having fun with it. That's kind of like what make it interesting to watch, even though I'm not 100% sure what's going on. The fact that y'all all seem to be having fun with it makes it really interesting to watch. I'm just gonna pull out some of these on here. Oh yeah, I want this one. A little bit off on this bottom half. Would you? Do you have any questions? What do you mean? I still want to play, if that's what you're asking me. Oh, about the game. I think you told me like you have 3 choices. You could do all 3, or you could just do some of them. I don't know. It's like I kind of have questions, but then I kind of don't know what to ask. Okay, when you roll and you get something like a 30, sometimes when they roll and they get something, I hear them say, okay, I'm doomed. Why? I mean, what makes them doomed? They don't have enough moves to get out of danger. I guess that's what it is. They don't have enough moves to get out of danger. Or what they roll Like one day I was watching and somebody rolled a 9, and they was like, they was they was doomed. Was it like where they were? That roll of like a 9 wouldn't take them past the trouble, the danger. I haven't been putting a medium with this metallic white, but maybe I should. A 9 is pretty low. Yeah, because they had rolled a 9. Let me see if I can get this to pull up on the second sheet that has nothing else on it. And then come back and add something to that one. Or do I just want to leave that as it is and cut it up? Say you need a 13 to hit that monster and you roll 20 sided dice and try to get 13 or better. So yeah, I remember they rolled a 9 and they was like they was doomed. On that particular, I can't remember what was in front of them. I can't remember if it was a bridge or something. They were probably trying to see how well they walked across. Oh, 9 is on a low end. And then somebody rolled like a 30. Was it a 30? This is really, 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 really light. But it pulled a lot up. Let me see, since there's not a lot going on with this one, let me spray through the stencil a little bit. Let me spray through this circle one too. I don't know why I want this spray to work. You know what? Let me see something. Because sometimes you can spray just straight water and it'll leave some marks on the page. So that'll dry like with that indent in it. I can't see what it did down here. I'm gonna let that one dry and see if it's still there. I should have sprayed it with coffee. If I would have been thinking right, I would have sprayed it with coffee. Let me let it dry. I'm gonna continue to work with this one. When you roll a natural 1 on a 20-sided dice, it's an auto fail or worse. Oh, but if you roll a natural 30, it's an auto success. Oh, okay. I think this one look good cut up. I want something I'm gonna work on the second one while I think about what to do with that one. While I think about what more or less I want to do with it, or if I want to add to it, because I gotta remember, even though I don't act like it, 20, not 30. Okay. Sometimes I'll be half asleep watching y'all. I I don't know, that 9 kind of stuck with me. Cause they was like, oh, I'm doomed. Um, I have no idea. Oh, okay. That wasn't this D&D. Was it the Monday surprise one? Well, it was a surprise to me that y'all D&D'd on a Monday. Um, I try to catch all of them if I know y'all on playing D&D. Um, I think it was the Monday one. Oh, you glad I'm having fun? I am, because like I said, y'all having fun, make it fun to watch. And then seeing like some of y'all responses, he was like, well, what are you gonna do? And some of y'all, sometimes y'all be like, I'm gonna run or something like that. Yeah, y'all be crazy. Shoot, maybe next time I'll summon a monster or something. I don't know. So my guy, Gavin has lighting abilities. Please don't. Why? I have to get in on the fun a little bit. I can't let whoever that is that always summon a monster be the only one. I know one of the guys on there always summon a monster. Somebody that be watching y'all. Last night, every person was doing it. Oh, really? I think y'all can handle it. Y'all can handle a little monster summoning. um, no. We spent 5 hours fighting monsters. If y'all don't fight monsters, what else are y'all gonna do? What other fun would y'all have if y'all not fighting monsters? Tell me. Just tell me. What else? Explore. Explore the dungeon. Y'all need more excitement than just exploration. I'm gonna put this one on a fresh one. Oh, I forgot. Part of the stencil is still wet. That's good. That's an interesting surprise. So people can't summon so much. Oh, we may change it though, so people can't summon so much. Other than summoning monsters, what else do is there for them to do to interact with y'all game other than summon monsters? I mean, what else can they do to interact with the game? You know, you gotta have your audience get in on the fun some kind of way. Oh, you not sure? Can they grant somebody some moving? I don't know. How else can they help with the storyline? Very, very interesting. Um, all of these colors mixing together. Let me see if I can get some of it to come up with just some white. Um, I'm so tempted to mix some glazing. Um, I think I'm gonna spray that other one either with coffee or with something. Um, I wish I had some of them other splashes near me. I keep forgetting about this little stencil or a little mask rather. Um, it's always, oh, I'm not sure, always play, so I don't know. Players aren't allowed to use redeems. Oh, so y'all can't do redeems, just the audience. That's what I was saying. If they didn't have if is there other things they could summon or is there other, I'm gonna put this in the middle and pull the rest on top of this. I don't know, like is there some way that they could grant y'all something else that will help in your quest rather? But summoning monster and mini bosses is the most popular. But there's other things they can summon, but the bosses and the monsters are the mini quests. What's the difference between the bosses and the monsters? Are the bosses not monsters? The bosses are tougher. So, oh, so tougher monsters. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look at this, but I want to pull that out before it sticks. Then I'll have a look at that one. But that did make it a lot more interesting. This one not so much, it's just pink. Um, yeah, adding that pink around it did make it a little bit more interesting. I don't know, I'm trying to think how I would cut this up. I like this section right here with these blue and purple dots. um Sometimes when you spray paper like with an ink, um it's pretty. Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll make some nice collage paper. I also like this section here with the green dots. I can see cutting it up and like rearranging it on the paper that I'm on the I think I'm gonna do it directly on the I can't even think of what they call the hard board. I don't even know what I did with them. The cradle boards. I got 2 cradle boards. Let's put this green with the teal again. You do work. What do you mean? Are y'all playing Sunday? Or do you know yet? Oh, your art is great. Thank you. Oh, no game Sunday. What about, are y'all doing Monday again? Or it's just no game this weekend? I mean, no game coming up soon. I only know we probably doing Friday. James is still working on the adventure. Oh, okay. And I only know we're probably doing Friday. Oh, okay. Is James the one that does the Sunday one? He's the DM for the Sunday one? Oh, okay, okay. He put a lot into making those game boards though. They're so elaborate, and I can kind of understand that he puts a lot of work into those. Oh, Gunder is the Friday one. They both put a lot of work into their game boards. But the one that had that purple and that blue and that hallway, I mean not hallway, the bridge type thing going on, they put some work into those. Let's do this first. Oh, Lindsay. Oh, was he the DM? He puts a lot of work into it. Oh, Gunder is James. Okay, okay, I got it. Trying to get in these little cracks and crevices. But then I also don't want this paper to tear. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know why. Because I'm not using that tool. Because I don't want this paper to tear. So I'm kind of not using this tool that like lets the paint adhere to the paper better. I like I said, I haven't used this paper. I bought the paper pads to try it out because someone I was watching was using it and they made collages with it. So I don't know all of its I don't know everything about it. I don't know I know how I can feel how thin it is and how it would make nice collage paper. James Linzick is following a pre-made module. He has altered James' writing his from scratch. Oh, why it's taking so long? Beautiful paper, regardless. Yeah, it's beautiful and it's really thin. So, like when you lay it down to collage, it's gonna really make some nice collage paper. So that's why I'm kind of working with it, but I don't know all of its you know, everything about this type of paper. I know I have a feeling that when you, I don't know if when you lay it down, if the background disappears, it might, I don't know. I'm going to start working with it, so I'll see how it works. You bet I have a lot of stencils. The ones I'm working with today is ones I cut when I was cutting the ladies' faces out. Like these, I cut on the that die cut machine. All of these, and then these little pieces here is what was left. I knew you were real cut up, a real cut up. So yeah, so this one is just like this one altered. I just had some space left on the plastic and I didn't want to leave it blank. So I just altered this one and put it next to the ladies' faces. Which I'll probably use those for like the main event. So I'm gonna probably use some book paper. I'm gonna try to start on one of the collages tomorrow. Some book paper. I might need to jelly print some of that too. I want to cut some more stencils, but taking those drawings and turning them into stencils, it's not difficult now that I know how to do it. I don't know if you saw this one, Art. This was one of the drawings. I think this one right here, I took it into Procreate and turned it into a stencil. So I have more, you know, that are of the like the people together and the people individual that I want to turn into stencils. So it's been fun. And I know you've seen like all the ladies that I've been drawing. I kind of want to turn most of them into stencils. You like the style? Thank you. So I can't wait to make most of them into stencils. I think it'll be fun. I'm just trying to work out like different ideas. Like I want to make some different types of hair. I still want to make some of it like floral, but I want to make it like it spirals around like a vine, like a flower vine. So I'm kind of trying to work that out in my head. how I can make that happen. I'm a cool lady. Thank you. So since I kind of haven't worked out how I want to make like the hair like a flower vine, I really haven't taken any of the other drawings in yet. And then all the rest of them I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna make them with the neck and the shoulders, like that one, cause I think it works better when I try to use it like the main character in something that I'm making. Let's see if I can pull this up. I should have put it on the other end. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to make a couple that have hair that's still floral, but something that spirals around some type of way. So most of this didn't come up. I'm trying to think of what can I use to make it what's on there come up. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I kind of want to mix that with white too. But maybe I'll just mix it with glazing medium. Cause I want it real thin. I should have got the yellow. Should have got the yellow. I'm gonna try pulling this up on regular paper. Maybe it's too much paint on there for it to come up. So the paper, I could be more aggressive with it, which is a good thing. Because it's less likely to tear, one. Other than D&D and I think Minecraft, do you play anything else? I know there were some games that you used to play, but do you play anything else like currently? Something else you told me you played, I think. At least I think you did. Some of it is coming up. Oh, World of Warcraft. Did you beat the game or you just quit? At least more or less of it is coming up. I just don't like what's coming up. Look, I don't know. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if I can make any of this pretty. This one might not be too bad. I've never beat the game, but I've been playing off and on since, oh, okay. I do really, I don't really beat gamers. Oh, yes, that's like becoming my problem too. Yeah, that's like becoming my problem too. I'm gonna try to get some more of this up. Where's that? I don't know what I did with that color. Oh, I'm trying to see if I can get more of this to come up off the plate. Yeah, the games I'm playing, right now they're kind of still, they're not, how can I put it? I'm not really bored with them because I haven't done everything that I can do in the game. It's still new to me, but it's just the like the repetition. Um, when I get to like where it's repetition, then I get kind of bored with it. Especially if I'm having like a hard time getting to like the next level of where like something exciting is happening. So that's kind of like the games that I'm playing. I haven't done everything, but the repetition, I don't know. As long as I'm excited, I like playing the game, but then when it gets to be too much repetition, then that's when I get bored and not enough like new stuff happening. And I know a lot of games have to go through their little story mode. To be honest, most of them, like the ones that I'm streaming, when I'm not streaming, I play them like in sandbox mode. Because I don't want to wait for the story to tell me to do stuff. I just want to do it, especially if I know what needs to be done. Some of it is coming up. This one got a lot of the old stuff up. I don't know. Well, that's not the main event anyway. The other papers are, but I don't know. I don't think those papers are strong enough to get everything off the plate. Like this is getting more off. But I don't know if I can use these for anything. I would have to really work with them to make them into something. That color that Quinn, that really like helps get stuff off the plate. That's why it's like a go-to color. I don't know what it is. It seems to grab the other paint and like helps everything come up off the plate. If I kept going with it, I would get more off the plate. But let me keep going with this. This one has nothing going on. This one is getting good. And then this one is getting good. I kind of want to spray them though. know what? I'm gonna spray the one that has nothing going on. I'm trying to grab a color without knocking my microphone over. Well, that didn't work out well. I did grab it, but it did fall on the floor. Trying to grab the black. I think that's it. But I don't know, maybe I'll use this honey instead. What? Don't bump your head. Oh. I mistyped. Oh, I see now. I just saw the links thing. It's all good. I didn't want to bump my head either. Trying to just get the excess up. I'm gonna move this and spray just a little bit of that black. I think that's the color I was looking for. The sprays look good with the white paint white paint background. If I can figure out what I did with the black. Something fell, but I didn't think it was the black. This is pearl or antique white. Oh, that's one of the ones that don't spray. Yeah, that's one of the ones that don't spray. I don't know, I'm gonna let that one dry. This turned out good. think I'm gonna let that dry and do something with that. Um, Sometimes when you add a spray, it's like the spray fades to the background. Like the spray on this one went all the way to the back side. The back side looked better than the front side. I'm gonna let this dry and see what it looks like. Yeah, it blends in. It goes into the back, so I'm gonna see what this looks like once it dries. And maybe jelly print on top of it. Whereas the front side, you could barely see it. I'm like, something fell, but it wasn't the black. But I don't see the black. Oh, it did fall. No, this is the coffee. That's just the universe telling me I didn't need to use the black. I'm trying to see if I see that yellow that I normally use. Because I want to see if I can put like just like a little bit of yellow in spots. I think that'll like bring this one out. I just don't see it. I only see this bright one, which I think is too bright for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see if I could do something with this red. Just kind of put it in spots, just some plain color. Not all over, but just in some spots. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the yellow. I don't know, I'm gonna try with the bright yellow. But I think the bright yellow might be a little too bright. Oh, you know what? What if I mix it with a little bit of this? Just a tad bit. See if that kind of gives me the color I'm looking for, rather than the bright yellow. It might put a little bit of extender. Yep. Let's put a little bit up here at the top where there's like really nothing going on. Let's try to put some down in this corner. Probably you're gonna hop off. Have a great night. You too. Oh, you sent some pictures? Okay. Thank you for stopping by and entertaining me and answering some of my questions about D&D. And you have a great night. Yeah, I really like the yellow. Anytime. I might put some on some of the other one too. I don't know. Oh, I like that, what that did on the side. Wonder if I can get that to happen again on this side. It might not be enough left. I don't think I'm gonna add yellow to the other one because I think the other one is kind of fine the way it is. But I do like the yellow on this one. So what's left? I'm gonna try pulling that on a new one. Trying to see if I can get one of these small sheets to come up. See if I can pull that on that one. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I don't know, the small paper don't seem like it's the same as the big one. But I swear the covers are the exact same. The small paper seems thicker. This one still seems like it needs something. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that one to the side. Let's work on this one. And then I'll decide if it needs more. Cause like I said, I'm gonna be cutting these up tomorrow. Then, you know, using this and some of my other collage paper that I already have to try to make something. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it directly on the cradle board or if I'm going to do it on paper first and then put the whole thing on the cradle board, or do it directly on the cradle board. Trying to go on this little braille paper. Even the braille paper is looking a little interesting with all of these colors together. I was trying to debate what other color I wanted to use other than this green. I I'm still trying to like get an idea of what I want the collage to look like. That's why I don't have like definite plans of what the paper should look like. I'm just trying to put some of this in the background. You know what? It's so humid. Trying to wet this so this will come up more like marble like. That what was coming up kind of nice though, but I want more of it to come up. Oh, you know what? Let me bring her a little bit. See if I can get some movement. Yeah. See how that was like separating? Hey, Darth, how you doing? How's it going? Did you stream today? Good. Oh, Arts told us you were on right now. I had to hop over. Bless Art's little heart. I did not. I thought I missed you. Oh, no, I came on late tonight to try to work on some collage papers. How are you? That's not bad. That's what I kind of wanted it to do, kind of like fade into the background. I don't know why I didn't think to wait it until now, so it could come up real soft, kind of like watercolor paper. Doing good. Finally finished that bear pit. You did. That's good. I also wanted to ask you, tried the other type of rug making, the punch, is it called punch needle? Have you tried that one too, or is this your first time doing any type of rug making? But you're turning it into a pillow, not a rug, right? But have you done something like that before? That's what I was wondering. I kind of wanted to try it myself, but I wanted to try the punch needle one. The first two projects I have ever latch hooked like a rug. Oh, okay. I got a book on the punch needle one. I didn't buy the punch needle or anything like that. I just got a book and I figured I'd make something small and turn it into a book cover and see if I like the whole process before embarking on a big project. The punch one looks really fun but addictive. It does. was trying to see if I can grab the book. I must have moved it. I think I put it on the bookshelf. Look where the book goes. But I thought I still had it up over here on the table, but I guess I don't. Cause the book I bought have a lot of patterns in it already. It has like different types of pillows you can make. And I think it would be addicting. One of the people I watch, they do punch needle rug making. It also looks kind of physical, and I have a chronic pain disorder. Oh, okay, can't do a lot. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I said I might just do something small that I could turn into a book cover, because I don't know if I can physically do it myself either. I made a lot of yarn wig, like hats and hair for stuffies, and that's kind of the same thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it would be like too physically intensive for me either, but that was my main reason why I said I would do like a small project and turn it into a book cover. I'm gonna try to pull that book out for tomorrow, because one of the main projects was like a floral pillow, but I might just take one of those florals and make it into like a just a square by itself. So it was the grid, and the grid was painted. Oh, okay. I got the painted kit on it. Oh, okay. So that's how you knew which color to use next. I'm gonna do that green thing on it. I mean, with the water on that other one, and see if I can get some of this color to go into the background like watercolor too. I was wondering how you knew which color to use next. So the grid was okay. Yeah, I wanted to see if I would like the craft before. Okay, did you like it? You look like you were having fun doing it, and I like the way it was turning into something, slowly turning into the bear. I guess you could say that. Slowly turning. I don't know why this bottle, it starts spraying, it don't want to stop. Slowly turning into an actual thing. Cross grid or a tapestry grid could easily be used as a pattern. No, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, here where this white background was, where I said I wanted something to happen, I didn't know what. So it's kind of like fading into the background a little bit and keeping the pink circles on here. I want more to come on. Can I get more? What happened? Welcome in, Raiders. Disaster Crafter, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Celtic Glass. Thank you for coming in. How was your streaming? What were you doing? I'm making a mess, also known as jelly printing. I'm Random Art. I stream mixed media mostly on the weekends and gaming throughout the week. I wonder why that's not working. Thank you for trying to check in. I'm sorry it's not working. Lurking to finish yummy dinner. Ooh. Yeah, it's not working. Oh, you know what? My Fosabot must not be on. Let me see something. That's why I'm leaving Fosabot. That's the only thing I could think of. No, it's on. It's okay. It should count on the TCC page. I hope so. But thank you both for the check-in. And thank you for stopping by. If you have to raid and finish some yummy dinner or eat some yummy dinner, I do understand. I honestly just appreciate the raid and appreciate the guys saying hi. I'm trying to see that I miss. I love messy jelly printing. I was building a photo album. That's what I'm trying to see. Did I miss what she's saying? Cool. Is it? It's okay. It should count. Okay, I read that part. Your print is beautiful. I love these colors together. Thank you. I'm working on some collage paper for a particular project, and like this green color, it's kind of like the wall color. The wall color might be a little bit darker. That's why I'm kind of like adding it in, but I've like sprayed the jelly plate with water so it can come on like kind of like watercolor and not cover everything over. But so far I've got this one going good, and I've got this one going good, but I'm trying to, so I'm gonna work on the collage probably starting tomorrow. So I'm working on the collage papers today. So I'm gonna use these and probably some of the collage papers I already have. I think I want to jelly print some book paper, maybe with just some circles in this color. But the bedding has purple in it, it has blue in it, it has yellow in it. It has a lot of different colors in it. So that's why I'm like adding this green color in, but I didn't want it to like overpower everything. So I wanted to kind of like fade into the background. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this on that other one. And I really want to start on the new one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move everything. I don't know if any of y'all are using the shipwrecks thing. I think I'm gonna move everything over there eventually. So if you never jelly printed, you can use like almost any paint or on a jelly plate, watercolor paper, paint, inks. As you can see, I'm spraying the paints with water. I've sprayed ink directly on the jelly plate. I've sprayed coffee. I don't want to cover everything. Coffee directly on the jelly plate. I've used rubber stamps directly on the jelly plate. I can't get it to work with my OBS. Really? But I'm sure it's user error. I'm not even using OBS and it works. I don't even use OBS and it works. So yeah, that's strange. So I'm surprised to hear that. Very surprised. I don't want to cover everything up on here. I just want to add a little bit of this green color. Is this the section I really like? Oh, that side I can cover, because that side it's not the side I'm in love with. Yeah, because I don't even use OBS, and I've gotten it to work with the broadcasting software that I use. I don't know. I know he's still working on it, which is good. Oh, I do kind of like that with that. Let me see. So I've added a little bit at the top and around the edges. I think tomorrow I'm gonna cut some more floral stencils, unless I can find the ones I already cut. Because I want to make some floral type imagery. Okay, I do kind of like that. Start a new page. I'm sure it's user error. Look, I wish I knew what was happening wrong, but like I said, since I don't use OBS, I don't know what to say. I wonder if I can get, sometimes these stencils with small writing and stuff don't come through that well. I don't know. When I first started streaming, I was finding OBS so intimidating, and it was kind of difficult. I don't know. Some things I pick up real quick when it comes to computers, but some things I don't. So I was finding it challenging. So I was looking at all the YouTube videos and how to work with OBS, and I still was finding it challenging to like set up the scenes and stuff like that. But then I found Prism Studio, so that's who I started using. I was gonna just go directly through Twitch and use theirs, just their thing, But then I found that one and it was kind of easy for me. So that's what I started using. See if I can get these words to go through here. So I'm still not 100% sure it's gonna work with everything because, like I said, I think he made it to go with OBS. But I'm gonna test stuff out slowly and see these little small spots. It would be so lovely if this French text could come on here. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Oh, a little bit is coming up here. I forgot to put the stuff, the extender. This stencil works well with sprays, but not too well with paints because it's so, like I said, it's so little. The holes in it are so little. Let me see, what do I want to spray this with? Oh, but you know what? What it leaves might look good. Let's see if I can pull this up now. See if I can pull this up. Some of it is coming up. Some of the old stuff is coming up. I'm gonna put what am I gonna put? I'm gonna put this I keep forgetting what it's called, metallic white, because I want to see if I can see most of this. So I'm putting something. Actually, I'm gonna mix the metallic white with a little bit of glazing medium so it can be really, really translucent. Let me make sure I got all of this black off of this grayer, or that it's dry. That's not gonna be nearly enough. Put a little bit more glazing medium because I really want it to be translucent, and I want to see if I can pull all of this up. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna pull up. Look, now that I thought about that book that I mentioned, I wanted to. Now I'm gonna be wondering where it is, but I don't know. Like Darth, before I invest in a whole lot of materials, I'm gonna try a small project of the punch needle to see if it's something I can physically do. I don't know. This paper, I like it, but it's interesting to use. It's not very strong, so it doesn't grab everything off the plate like regular paper does. Yeah, most of this stayed on the plate. So I'm gonna go to plan B, which is spraying some ink through it and see what happens. Um, I was trying to see which was the right way. I think this is the right way. I don't know which way is the right way. I guess well, I don't think it matters for our intents and purposes. I just want this like French lettering to be on here. Okay. Now I gotta take the other part off. Sometimes this makes the most interesting part, pulling the excess off. But I want to see if it went through there. And then I'll let that dry and jelly print on top of it. Okay, it did go through there. It's ever so faint though. Actually, it seemed like it's already dry. Let me jelly print on top of that and see what it's gonna look like. Look, knowing I don't know anything about OBS, I'm still thinking in my head, what could be wrong? What could be happening? I don't know. I think most people, especially if they've been streaming for a while, use OBS. And then when I thought that I would say, okay, yes, let me try OBS, I remember somebody one day OBS did a update. And it messed up all the streamers' things they had programmed or something. So wasn't nothing going right. And that scared me even more. I'm like, just by the update, everything got messed up. So after that, I never ended up trying it. I just went straight to the one I'm using now. That seems to work okay, even after an update, but I delay updating as long as I can. I do, because I don't know. I like the back better than the front. I wonder. Yeah, I like the back better than the front. Well, I like the way the ink went through it better than the front. That looked like a hot mess. Let's see if we can fix it and make it less than a hot mess. start by adding some white. Let's see. Do I want to add white? Let's do something a little less than expected. Let's put this blue on here first with some glazing medium and let it dry so we can make the blue kind of translucent. I don't know, I don't know if it's just the Texas heat just got things drying so quickly. I mean, that's good because I'm impatient, but it's not good when you're trying to get good prints. Love that blue. Yeah, that blue is pretty. You're probably baking. If it wasn't for my little fan and AC, I would be baking. But I think the humidity is still, I don't know, in the air, it makes the paint and stuff dry so quickly. Even though I'm adding it, extender, it still seems to be drying really quickly. It dries quickly when I don't want it to, and it doesn't dry slow enough when I want it to dry slower. Yes, yes. It's the dry heat in Texas. Oh, it's a wet heat. Oh, okay. Is that Tennessee or 10? It's like I'm forever praying for the winter months, and then when it's the winter months, I'm praying for the. I don't think I'm never ever praying for the summer. I can deal with the spring, but the problem with the summer, after the summer comes the tornado season. Okay, yes, and I can kind of do without the tornado season because you never know what it's gonna do. Is it gonna, like, just rain? I want California coastal weather, but without the California. I think, don't we all? Yeah, I've been to California too. I think, don't we all? Cause like the tornadoes they're hit or miss. Hey Cub, how you doing? I don't know why the check-in isn't working, but I I I made a few people auto shout out. So Cub is one of those people. Hi friends. 70 year round, barely budgets, hanging in there. Yeah, I gotta see what's wrong with the TCC thing. Thank you for the check-in though, even though it doesn't seem to be working properly. Um, I want to add more people into the auto shout out. I know I had Darth. Darth is a auto shout out, but I don't know. It kind of takes some time because I'm going through and trying to make the little thing personal to everybody. So I've only got a few of them done. But I want to do all TCC at minimum, and then a few people that visit me often, I've gotten them in as auto shout outs. Hanging in there, Cub. think, are we all hanging in there? Having a rough, oh no. I hope things get better. I, whatever it is, you don't have to go into detail, but I hope things get better. Oh, that's never fun. If you're not okay, I mean, I hope you get there. I hope you get there sooner than later. This is kind of pretty. You're welcome. I mean, I think don't no one wants to see people that you enjoy hanging out with. Like I enjoy hanging out in a lot of you guys stream. You don't want to see them having a bad day at all. And then you feel so helpless because it's like it's nothing you could physically do, and you're just hoping, I don't know, hoping something you could say will help. The paper it looks good on the paper, but when I get to this one, it doesn't. It's a look. I want to say disaster, but it is not a disaster crafter. Uh, let's play with some yellow. Yellow helps everything. I don't know. Many many of you guys help me out when I'm feeling some kind of way. If it's like me coming to y'all stream and y'all making me laugh, or I'm looking for the glazing medium, or vice versa. But I don't know. It's just something about this like art community. I mean, the positivity and the selflessness. That might be kind of interesting. Let's put that in some spots. Let's see if we can put it on this side. And a little bit on the other side. That's why, you know, Dor, that's why all of this paint is like accumulating. Well, you know what? And it's the paper. I was gonna say the heat. It's like while the paint is drying and like kind of sitting on the plate. The heat is one reason, but also I keep forgetting I'm using a different paper. I'm using like a thinner paper than I normally use. With regular like copy paper, more stuff would be coming up. this paper isn't that thick, so it grabs the paint a little bit differently. Um, I don't know if it needs it anyplace else. Let me see if the regular paper will grab more of this off the plate. I I have like on these type of thin papers, the best paint that I have found is the why can I think of what it's called? The look, why can I think of what it's called? The speedball, the block printing ink. Or like your thinner papers, but they don't come in a lot of exciting colors. They're beginning to come in more and more colors, and maybe like the more expensive brands might come in more colors, but like the Speedball brand, it doesn't come in a whole lot of colors. But I found that it does really good on some of these lighter papers, or thinner papers rather. I don't know why it does, but it does. I don't know. It's picking up more than the other paper was, as you can see. But I don't want to collage with that paper. I want to collage with the thin paper. Um, 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 um. Yeah, so, uh-oh. I was gonna, well, I didn't get a chance to stop by like the office supply. I thought I was gonna stop by after physical therapy, but like I said, that physical therapy did me in to try to get some larger printer paper, but I ended up just coming straight home. So that's why I'm using this paper. I don't know. It seemed unlikely, but I don't know if you can even tell this green is so light, but the green going into the background kind of does it for me. Well, let me put some over here. You might be able to see it once it's dry. Yeah, just adding that little bit of green kind of does something for me. So let me see if I can pick up the rest of it. And then wetting it so it's kind of like a watercolor, or so it like fades in. Kind of makes everything a little bit better. Um, Now I'm thinking about using a different color and spraying it with the water to kind of make it like a wash. But what other color would benefit? Um, at first I didn't really like how the French text looked. Oh, ad break is starting in 25 seconds. But now I want to spray another one. I think I'm going to spray it and sop it up with another one of these pages to see what it looked like. Isn't this one I just used? I'm like, I know this the one I just used. And I think like tomorrow, once I know like where I'm going with the collage paper, I'll do some of the faces. Maybe on the other thin collage paper so I can collage it on top of it. Because the other thin paper, I know that when you wet that, I know it disappears. I don't know what this one does yet when you wet it. Ooh, I like this. That's not too bad. This one came out nicer than the last one. What do I want to do to it first? I'm gonna try to pull this up with regular paper just to see if I can get most of this off the plate. Okay, it says the ad is over. I'm just trying to pull up all some of the old stuff off the plate again. Doing an ad, I sprayed these again. I sprayed another one with the French text. And then also got this off like the back side. So now I'm trying to debate what color I want a jelly print on top of them. But I was trying to see if I can get some of this old stuff off the plate. Nope. Some of it is coming up, but not a lot of it. I want to do a second one. Not really. Not really. Is if I can get some of it to come up through the stencils. I think I'm gonna do it on the I'm gonna do it on the second one. So that one, I really want the circle. And it's like I just saw them. That's that one. Where are you, my circles? Well, I don't see it, so I'll use this one. Oh, here they go. I'm like, I knew I just saw them. Let's put that on this one. I'm just trying to push it through so I could see if some of the old stuff would come up with the white. Some of it is coming up with the white. Very, very interesting. A little bit of the old stuff came up. This is like the only time I miss living up north. Up north, it's like the paint's never dried on the plate. Let me see if I can get some of this to come up. Where is it? Metallic white. What I'll do is like, I don't know, it's hard to clean the jelly plate with wet paint on it. You kind of got to let the paint dry. The edges, I was able to peel it off, I'm just trying to see if any of this will come up. That's why I'm just doing it on half of it. I'll do the other half on here. Yeah, this paper isn't strong enough to pull the old stuff off. Oh, it's getting a little bit of the old stuff, but not a lot. I started coming from this side because it looked like the paper was tearing a little bit. Not much, but it did get some of it off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use like my 32-pound paper, that's the paper I use to make my journals out of. The 32-pound. Really, any 32-pound paper. It doesn't have to be like the nicer one. I just like the weight of it, and it takes like wet stuff really, really well. Like some of the paper came off. So I'm gonna clean it before I use it tomorrow. But I have a feeling that that's not gonna do a lot. It's this humidity. Well, I don't know. I'm saying that it's not gonna do a lot. I think it'll do a lot with my regular the 32-pound paper. Because the 32-pound paper is really, really strong. Like most of the books that I show you that have like jelly printing on them, that was either 28-pound or 32-pound paper. So it takes the jelly, it jelly prints well and it's strong. That's kind of cool looking. I do like spraying that French stencil on there. I do like how that's looking. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm gonna spray this with water and see what happens. See if the rest of this color comes off kind of like watercolor, like that green color, or if it's too dry. Look like the teal is still moving. But the green might be dry. Okay. Yeah, the part that's still wet. Oh, I like that. So maybe I'll wet some more of this green and teal. Put some more on the plate and wet it. And treat it like a ink or like watercolor paper. I mean like watercolor. If this one wasn't tearing so much, it would really be nice. I want to make some circles on it, but I don't know if it's gonna let me. Well, I guess you know what? This negative space where it has the white circles is not too bad. I really like how this one is turning out. Um, Let me see if I can add some white circles, because it seems like the white circles almost act like a resist. Um, um, and then I think I'm gonna spray it again with that other green, the green that I kind of want to be in the background of most of it. Um, I'm very tempted to work with either some Payne's Gray or some black, but I think that'll be too dark. With these greens and stuff. Um, I'm looking for this other circles. And then the big circles. I kind of want it mostly on this one. But maybe a little bit towards the bottom of this one. So when I wet that teal cup, that green color, these circles are down here. The back is cool too. The back of this one. See, the back look cool too. I don't know, when I'm collaging, I might grab some of the back and some of the front. You can barely see the circles that this made. It's just the white mixing in with the blue. But I think when I use that ink, I mean that paint and wet it, I think that white will kind of act like a resist. And kind of stay on here in places. Let me see if I can get more to come up. Do I add gold, yellow to yellow or not to yellow? That is the question. Um, I wish I could get yellow like in lines, but not over the whole thing. Yeah, let's do a little yellow. Even though it's gonna turn mostly green. I'm kind of mixing it in with this Queen Gold so it won't be so bright. And then I'm mixing it also with glazing medium so it can be more translucent. I was debating if I wanted to add some white to that. And then on the off chance, some of the stuff on the bottom is picking up with this also, which is good. Let's go that way. See if I can just go in spots and not all over. Yeah, like that's kind of cool. Maybe a little bit more over here than over there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's do some on this white end. Okay. While it's still kind of wet, let me see if I can get some on the other one. I don't know, I might have let it dry. Okay, no, I got a little bit. Yeah, the yellow seems to bring it out a little bit. At least on this one, it looks very good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let these dry, and I'm gonna cut some floral stencils. I don't know. I might start a new one, or I might go on top of some of these with the floral imagery, but I don't know if it's gonna work while the paint is still wet. Let me see if I can get the part that's still on here up, or is it done? One of these was looking pretty good. See if I can get it on there. Oh, not much going on. Well, I'm gonna try to start earlier tomorrow. Um, I don't think it's gonna be this late when I stream tomorrow. I really wish I could get all of this up, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Um, oh, you know what? I might see if I can find some packing tape. Because if I can get it up with packing tape rather than just clean it all up. I don't know. It looks good on this side too. But the humidity, the humidity has it going. Um, and the only other thing I could do, I'm gonna try that. Um, Let me put some white paint on top of this. Um, which I know will work in the middle. I don't know about the edges because I really haven't been putting a lot of paint on the edges. And the only thing is that this is not gonna, well, it will cover the whole thing, won't it? Oh, well, it cover most of it. Um, let's see if we can, if it'll pick up with that one. Um, so these are the ones we did. I'm gonna try to find somebody to raid. Um, Disaster Crafter, thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community over to me. Um, I'm trying to pull all the ones out we did. I'm gonna let that dry on that. I'm gonna sit some heavy like paint on it and let it dry for a couple of hours. I might let it dry till morning and then peel the jelly plate off of it and see if it got most of it off. Um, Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be doing a little bit more jelly printing. And in between, maybe letting stuff dry on the jelly plate. Working on my collage or starting on a collage. Because I want to jelly print some book pages to go with this. I really like this one. This one is kind of like the color plan because it has like all the colors that are in like her bedspread. Like her walls are this green, but her bedspread has purple in it and pink. But it also has yellow in it. Like a dark yellow. It's flowers, so you know it has all the like floral colors in it. Some green. But I'm just gonna collage it up, and I'm probably gonna either use some of the faces that I drew already, or jelly print some more faces on the medical exam paper, so when it goes down, the background will disappear. But that's what I got planned for tomorrow. And like I said, I plan to start a little bit earlier than I did tonight. See if anybody up that's crafting. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I found somebody to raid.